Billions of years ago, our solar system was just a giant cloud of gas and dust. This cloud, called a nebula, was vast and cold. It was mostly made of hydrogen and helium, the simplest elements in the universe. Imagine a giant cosmic cloud like a fog in space. The nebula also had tiny bits of other elements like carbon and oxygen. These elements are important because they would eventually become the building blocks of planets and even life itself. The nebula was like a giant cosmic recipe waiting to be baked into a solar system. Something happened to disturb the peace of this giant cloud. Maybe a nearby star exploded, sending shockwaves through space. Whatever the cause, the disturbance caused the nebula to start collapsing in on itself. Gravity pulled the gas and dust closer together. As the cloud collapsed, it began to spin faster and faster like a figure skater pulling in their arms. The spinning motion flattened the cloud into a spinning disk. At the center of this disk, the material became incredibly dense and hot. This is where our sun would eventually be born. The spinning disk of gas and dust around the young sun didn't just sit still. Tiny particles of dust collided with each other, sticking together. Over millions of years, these clumps grew bigger and bigger. They became planetesimals, the building blocks of planets. The planetesimals continued to collide and grow, eventually becoming the planets we know today. Closer to the sun, where it was hotter, rocky planets like Earth and Mars formed. Farther out, where it was colder, gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn formed. The nebular theory is important because it helps us understand how our solar system formed. By studying other nebulas in space, we can see similar processes happening right now. We can see new stars being born and new planetary systems forming. The nebular theory reminds us that our solar system is not unique. There are likely billions of other planetary systems out there, each with its own story to tell. By studying the universe around us, we can learn more about our own place in the cosmos.